Alright, good morning everyone. Today we will be starting with exercise 3.2 question number 4 which I have given you as homework. So question number 4, what we have to do, we just need to find whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. What do you mean by consistent? Consistent means if one or more than one solution exists. Inconsistent means no solution exists, which is the case of parallel line. So just taking first, which is x plus y equals to 5, and then we have 2x plus 2y equals to 10. So what do you have to do? Just look here. Here we will compare the ratios of the coefficients of x, y and constant terms. So just take it, we're taking here 1 upon 2, here 1 upon 2, and here also 5 upon 10. So again it is 1 upon 2. It means what? Here a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to what? c1 upon c2. So it means coincident line. Coincident lines means what? One line is lying above on the other. So it means infinite solutions. And if infinite solutions are there, it means it is consistent or inconsistent? Consistent, because solution exists. So consistent. Alright. Now moving on to next question. Question number 2. X minus y equals to 8 and 3x minus 3y equals to 16. So just look here. Here 1 upon 3, coefficient of x 1. Coefficient of 3, x is in second equation is 3. Now here minus 1, minus 3, here 8 and 16. So cancelling it. So you will get what? Here 1 upon 3 is equals to 1 upon 3 is not equals to 1 upon 2. It means here a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. What does it mean? Parallel lines. When parallel lines are there, no solution exists. And if, because they will never intersect, they will not have any point common between the two lines. So no solution exists. It means what? This implies that inconsistent. Alright? Okay. Now question number 3. (2x plus y minus 6 equals to 0). 4x minus 2y minus 4 equals to 0. So just look here. This is 2 upon 4, 1 upon minus 2, minus 6, minus 4. Just look here. This is 1 upon 2 is not equals to minus 1 upon 2. I hope everybody understood. 1 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2 are different. So here a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. If look here, this was 1 upon 2 and this is minus 1 upon 2. They cannot be equal. Okay. So it means here a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. This implies that intersecting lines. If intersecting lines means what? Unique solution. And if unique solution is there, so what do you have to do? If unique solution exists, it means one solution exists and we can solve using substitution method. So we will be applying only unique solution and we will be solving. In general, we can find solution of infinitely many solution when exist. But here when intersecting lines are there, unique solution exists, then we generally find the solution then only. Okay, so we will be using which? Substitution method. Just look here. So substitution method here. You remember what is substitution method? So 2x minus y equals to 6. So I am using this equation to find the value of y, which is minus 6 will become plus 6 and this plus 2x will become minus 2x. We get the value of y. Now we will use this value in second equation. So I am just writing the second equation. Here 4x minus 2 into y. What is the value of y? 6 minus 2x. 2 multiplied with whole y. Only 6 is not the value of y. 6 minus 2x. That's why 2 multiplied with whole y minus 4 equals to 0. So 4x. Now opening the bracket, minus 2 into minus 6 is minus 12. This will become 4x. Just look here, because bracket, outside the bracket we have minus sign. So sign will get changed inside. 2 into 6, 12. It was outside minus, this was plus, this will become minus. Here it is minus, it will become positive, because outside the bracket we have minus sign. Alright, and then we have minus 4 equals to 0. 4x plus 4x, 8x, minus 12 minus 4 will be 16. And this is going to be this 16 upon 8, which is what? 2. So we got the value of x. Now how would you find out the value of y? Putting in equation 1. Using in equation 1. Again we'll substitute. So y we don't know. 6. 2 into x. Now we know the value of x, which is 2. I am just putting 6. Minus 2 multiplied with x. 2 multiplied with 2, because value of x is what? 2. So this is 6 minus 4, which is 2. So y is equals to 2. So x is equals to 2, 2 comma 2. Here we will write the x coordinate and y coordinate is a solution of the equation. Solution means these two lines will intersect at 2 comma 2 is a solution of given pair of equation. Alright, now moving on to next question. Fourth part. Now part 4 here. Part 4 we have equations 2x minus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. Alright, and just look here. This is 2x minus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. 4x minus 4y minus 5 equals to 0. Alright. Okay. So again we compare the ratios of coefficients of x, y and constant term. 2 upon 4 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus 5. 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. So these two are equal and this is not equal. So here a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. So what type of lines they will represent? Parallel lines. It means no solution, because they will never intersect. They will not have any point common. No solution, and this we call inconsistent. I hope everybody is very much clear with this. Alright? Okay. Now moving on to next question. Just reading it for you. Alright. Question number 5 is saying half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. Half the perimeter I'm just writing it for you so that I can explain you what is there in the question and how we are making the equation. Half the perimeter of rectangular garden whose length is, you don't need to write this, okay? I am just writing so that I am able to make you understand how I am making the equations. 4 meter more than its breadth. Find breadth is 36 meter. Okay. Now just look here. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its breadth is 36 meter. Here they are talking about what? They are talking about two variables. What are the two variables? Let length be, you don't need to write this. This is just to explain you. So let length be s meter and breadth be y meter. Alright. What are they asking? Half the perimeter. How would you find the perimeter? Perimeter is 2 into length plus breadth. Just look here. What is perimeter? Perimeter is 2 into length plus breadth. Now they want you to do its half. They want you to find out its half. So how would you find half? You will multiply it with half. So half of the perimeter is what? L plus B. Perimeter is 2 into L plus B. They want you to find the half. So that's why I multiplied with half. 2 and 2 cancel. So half of the perimeter means L plus B. So this L plus B is given to you what? 36 meter. Now in place of length I am putting x and in place of breadth I am putting y. So this is our first equation. Now next, length is 4 meter more than its breadth. Length is means equals to 4 meter more. More means plus. Again, length is means equals to 4 more. More means plus. Then its breadth. Breadth is what? Y. So our second equation is x minus y equals to 4. I am just transposing plus y equals, it will become minus 1. Alright. So here we have two equations and now we will be solving it using substitution method. Alright. When I start next exercise, I will just be explaining you elimination method also, which is easier to apply. Okay. So just look here. Here we have two equations, x plus y equals to 36, and here we have another equation which is this. So we can find out the value of x either from this, value of y. If you wish to take, you can take that. So now I am using this. So this is 4 plus y. Using in equation 1. We are using this value in equation 1. I hope everybody is very much clear. X minus y will become plus n. Now in place of x, I will write 4 plus y. X, because I have taken value of x from this equation, so we will put this in another equation. X 4 plus y. आपने जिस इक्वेशन में से लिया है, आपको प्लेस किस में करना है? सब्स्टिट्यूट किस में करना है? अनदर इक्वेशन में, सेकेंड इक्वेशन में. यू हैव टेकन द वैल्यू of x from this equation, you have to put this in second equation. So at x we will write 4 plus y, then plus sign, then y equals to what? 36. Now 4 plus 2y equals to 36. Now 2y will be 36. This is plus 4. This will become minus 4. Now 2y is equals to 36 minus 4, which is what? 32. So 2y is what? 32. So y will be 32 upon 2, which is 16. So that's how we have calculated the value of y. Now we just need to find the value of x. So how would you find out the value of x? Okay, this is the value of x. So y is equals to 16. We are putting in equation 2. Using in equation 2. So just look here. X equals to 4 plus y. What is the value of y? 16. So x is equals to 20. It means our y is what? Breadth. Breadth is 16 and length is 20. So just look here. Breadth will be what? Will be 16 and length will be 20. Again I am explaining. Here they are talking about two variables, length and breadth. So length be x meter, breadth be y meter. Now half the perimeter. What is the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 into length plus breadth. But they don't want the perimeter, they want half. So 2 into length plus breadth goes. 2 into length plus breadth. When you put half, 2 will cancel with 2 and you will get L plus B. So it means L plus B is given to you 36 meter. Fine. Now, whose length? So this is our first equation. Length means x. Is means equals to 4. More means plus its breadth. Fine. Now this x plus y will become minus y here. X minus y equals to 4. So we have just calculated our two equations. We have just got our two equations. So now we will be finding the value of our variables. Fine. So we have two equations here. First we will find out the value of x. So how would you find? You can take this x is equal to 36 minus y and you can put in this equation also. But I am using this here. So x is equals to 4 minus y will become plus y. As I have taken the value from this equation, so So I will put this x is equals to 4 plus y in this equation. So here x means 4 plus y, then plus sign, so plus sign, then y equals to 36. 4 plus y, 2y equals to 36. Now 2y is equals to 36 minus 4, 2y is equals to 32, y is equals to 32 upon 2, which is actually 16. Now we will use this in equation 2. We have calculated the value of y 16. If you wish to use here or here, wherever you want to use value of y, you'll get the value of x. So it is y is equals to 16. If you put y is equals to 16 here, then also you'll get the same answer. X is equals to 20. So length and breadth, that's how we have calculated. I hope everybody is very much clear with this. Now next question we have, given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8, we have a linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8. Write another linear equation and linear equation is given to you what? This is one of the linear equation given to you. Now write another linear equation. You just need to find out one more linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pairs so formed is intersecting. We have one line equation of one of the line, and we want one more equation such that these two equations should represent intersecting line. So how do you check whether the lines are intersecting or no? Not. It means a1 upon a2 should not be equals to b1 upon b2. So here also you can take any value. Just take 4x. So 2 2s are 4, and here I am taking 9y. You can take 8 also. Now just look here. Here 2 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 9, minus 8 upon minus 8. So just look here. Here 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, they are not equal. Intersecting lines means what? a1 upon a2 should not be equals to b1 upon b2. So we can take any equation where a1 upon a2 should not be equals to b1 upon b2. So the second equation will be 4x. You can take any other equation. Suppose if I want to take 8x, 9y minus 8 equals to 0, or minus 16 you want to take. Now just look at 2 upon 8 will be 1 upon 4. 3 upon 9 will be 1 upon 3. So 1 upon 4 is not equals to 1 upon 3. It means a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Fine. Now second, parallel lines. Parallel lines means what? a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. So 2x. Can I take 4x here? So ratio will be 2 upon 4, 1 upon 2. 3 2s are 6, and here I will take minus 8. Now what will happen? 2 upon 4, 1 upon 2. 3 upon 6 is also 1 upon 2, but here minus 8 upon minus 8. Just look here, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, and here we get 1. So 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 2, but not equals to 1. We got that? It means what? 2 upon 4, 1 upon 2. 3 upon 6, 1 upon 2. But minus 8 upon minus 8 is 1 upon 1. Means what? Means a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2, but not equals to c1 upon c2. It means lines will be parallel. Lines will be parallel. Now third, coincident lines means a1 upon a2 should be equals to b1 upon b2 should be equals to c1 upon c2. So if I am taking 4x, 3 2s are 6y, 8 2s are 16. Please take care of the sign also. Now just compare here 2 and 4. 3, 6, minus 8, minus 16. Just look here. 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, and here also 1 upon 2. So a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2. But if you will take plus here, then what will happen? then it will be minus 8 upon 16, which is minus 1 upon 2, which will not be equals to 1 upon 2. So it means A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2 is not equals to C1 upon C2. It means it will represent parallel line. So I will be taking minus 16 here. If I take minus 16 here, minus will be cancelled with minus and you will get 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2. So A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2 is equals to what? C1 upon C2. Alright. So that's it for today.